Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. Today, we discuss a special edition of 500 pieces in steel from 2023. This is the Ming 37.05 Series 2 Moonphase. The original Moonphase of 2021 featured a blue dial, and this one features an anthracite dial, and the idea here is that the watch is going to give a completely different aesthetic while offering the same fit and functionality. So it's 38 millimeters in diameter, it's 12.4 millimeters thick, it's 44.8 lug to lug with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. We'll throw it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference, and this watch, which has roots in both Switzerland and Malaysia, fits beautifully. You can see that the watch is short lug to lug, so it fits well on a small wrist, and I could even recommend it for a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference for him and for her. It's a flat watch with a domed bezel, so you can see that between the domed bezel and the cambered sapphire, a dress cuff would slide over this pretty easily. So if you want to wear it with formal attire, no issues whatsoever. The case has been drilled very close to the case, so you can see the lugs are drilled very far inboard. That creates a more integrated look as the strap is close hauled to the case and also brings the pivot centers in for better small wrist fit, but it necessitates the use of a curved spring bar so there's no impediment to the motion of the strap. The strap is a lovely piece, medium blue with a contrasting stitch. You can see a sheer cut side with lacquering for refinement. We have a wonderful suede bottom, and as you can see, no crimping, no gouging, and that it is a handmade strap for Ming by Jean Rousseau of Paris. Jean Rousseau makes beautiful things and is the OEM supplier to a lot of brands like Debatoon and Journe. Pull tab spring bars, so you can pop the strap off the case without tools. Then you have Ming's distinctive balanced buckle system. If you look, there's also two little pairs of drillings where you can dismount the spring bar and micrometrically move the strap anchoring point in and out to fine-tune fit. You can see that, like everything Ming Tian designs, this is highly stylized, and if you look, we have brushed finish in the interior, media blast, and then on the top we have polish. So everything has been thought through. The lug design is iconic of the brand now, or at least very distinctive of the brand. If it's not iconic yet, it's getting there. It has this sort of inflection and concave, which creates a lot of personality on lugs that are fairly spare and short, all things considered. Now, it is not a screw-down crown watch, though it is 100 meters water resistant. It is a manual wind, and the winding feel is excellent. And we've got two different displays on the dial besides the time. We've got a Moonphase and we've got a date. In the intermediate position, you can quick set the date, just like so. And note that the printing and base of the date wheel also match the two colors of the Moonphase. So gold and black. And then in the other direction, I'm able to quick set the Moonphase. So it is a double quick set. Turning it over, you can see it's based on a SW200 by Salida, but it does have hacking, even though it does not have seconds. So we'll call that hacking rather than stop seconds. Confirming that this is a 100 meter watch in stainless steel, and that it is the Moonphase Series 2, 37.05 Series 2. That is the caliber number. Now you can see on the dial side, there's actually quite a bit of nuance here. We've got a crystal over yet another sapphire, which has been engraved and then filled with lume over a metallic sunburst anthracite base. And the interesting thing is that the origin point of the sunburst is centered over the moon and the date, so it radiates out from this point rather than the center underneath the hands. You can all see that the hands are matte finished and brightly lumed, and you will be able to perceive that much more easily in the dark. Now you could see the sandwich-like construction of the dial as we have a luminescent disc underneath the primary anthracite metallic brush dial. We also have an element of luminescence on the Moonphase display, although I've adjusted it out of sight. Turning it all over underneath a sticker, We have a variant of the Sellita SW200 architecture, which in turn is based on the ETA 2824. Now, this has been shorn of its automatic winding system, so it is an 18-joule manual wind variant, still 4 Hertz, 40-hour power reserve. It has the hacking, it has the double quickset for the Moonphase as well as the date. You can see it's been extensively customized by Ming's manufacturer partner, Tang, which does the modification, the decoration, and delivery of the calibers. You can also see that a couple of different features have been applied. It's not autologerie, but it is nice to look at. Combination of polish and satin, a few colorizing elements, for example, on top of the ratchet wheel right here. We also have several different textures, tones, and shades, and it is a good-looking caliber that I believe is 25.6 millimeters, so nicely sized for this application. This watch has a lot to recommend it. High style, a reasonable price of admission, and a brand that seems to be going nowhere but up. Everyone respected Ming back when he was a photographer and a collector, and now as a designer, he seems to have the magic touch, rarely putting a line wrong. These watches are all appealing, and they all have a very strong air de famille, so while they're individual, they all seem like they come from the same design lineage, a very strong kind of design identity across the range. It is also discontinued, so if you like this one, this may be your only option. Reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.